Hello guys and welcome back to Aquatic Life. My name is Charlie and I'm here to tell you all about top 10 saltwater fish and top 10 freshwater fish. So let's get straight into the video. This is two videos in one, and tomorrow there will be a clownfish fact video coming up, and that will be for about 10 to 20 minutes with me telling you all about what you need to know. In fact, clownfish facts and what you need to know and how to learn it. So in today's video, we will be looking at the top 10 saltwater fish. And these are for the people who are looking at buying some saltwater fish, but don't really know what one they're going to be choosing, or shall I say, tropical fish. There will be a video on that, of what you need to set up a tropical fish habitat, but that is fine. So on my number one top 10 list are Royal Grammer. The Royal Grammer is a colourful fish that looks really colourful and has a bit of pink to it and a bit of yellow to it. The tail is yellow, the head is purpley pink. The next one is the yellow tank. It's a full-on yellow tank fish that you see in the pet shops, like Swallows Aquatic shop, and you see them in the Finding Nemo films, I think. At number 3 is goby. Goby, I think, are walking kind of newt tropical fish. I don't really understand them, but they are a really cool fish to look at, actually. But they tend to know to stay at the bottom of the tank instead of up at the top. So the next is the wrasse, WRASSE. It's a green fish that looks like it's long, and it looks like an eel, a bit more like an eel. On to number 5. Our next fish that are the dory fish. If you know from the Finding Dory and Finding Nemo fish, they come into dory, and there are the dory fish. Great tropical fish. They can mix with clownfish and any other fish. So definitely look into that on tank mates that will be coming up really soon and everything. Anyway, the next one is Baggar Carnache nailfish. It looks like a type of shark, but it's a very small fish. And yeah. So on to the next one, we do have the Chromis vidlets that look really beautiful. A small fish that is about that big, and what it looks like here is that it's a scaly fish and really cool looking fish. Okay, so the next one is the clownfish. That will be in tomorrow's video, and that will be telling you what you need to clownfish and how to look after them in a properly way. And the next one is the two-spinned angelfish. But if you see, there's a common angelfish and all of that stuff. Yeah. So let's get on to the next fish that we are talking about. That is fresh water fish. So the top 10 freshwater fish. At number 1 for the top 10 freshwater fish are guppies. Guppies are a small fish that are very small, and they like to tend to swim in schools, but we'll get onto in a later video into that. At number 2 are the neon tetras. The neon tetras are a fish that are red under bottom and a blue silvery top. The next one is a zebra xenos, or as we call them, murder fish. Reason why? Because they just sometimes, if you get one like a male and a different fish, I think they will fight it out for their territory. Next ones are betas. So betas, or Bettas, If it does say betas, don't believe that, because that is tropical. But you do need a heater, and you do need a heater, and it is a tropical fish. But we will get to that in a later on, coming up very soon in a later on video. So the second one, next fish are the rainbow fish. So I don't really know what that means, but look into that, and there will be obviously a fish coming up. Next up is the Corydos. Corydos, I think, is a bottom catfish, so it stays on the bottom of the tank and kind of just doesn't swim at the top. Up next are the goldfish, the ultimate pet fish that are so common, and that can definitely keep with tons of other fish and tons of other variants and varieties and colours. Next up are angelfish. Again, the two that don't get confused with them. They are tropical, but they also counter them as a freshwater fish. On to the next one, that are mollies. Mollies are some small fish that are very beautiful fish. Next, a cherry barb. I think they're red fish and very active, very colourful. The next one are poor gouramis. They are some small fish that I think grow up to about 1 inch, round that. And yeah, the next one up next is the swordtail fish. Swordtail fishes are kind of so they've got the fish itself, and then you've got a sword at the tail that is shaped like a sword. The next one are discus. I think these are, I don't really know if they're tropical or fresh. I think they might be fresh, but ask one of the members of staff at whatever pet store near you are. Next up are the killifish. Don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming it kills a lot of stuff. And the next one are plecos. Plecos are a cleaning tank, but we will get onto the top 10 cleaning tank. So, and there are some more before we go. So, white stingon, beluga, giant freshwater, Moscan giant catfish, and an alligator gar are all freshwater fish. Please remember that we are looking at freshwater and saltwater, so if you do have some confusion, please watch the entire video and you'll understand. So that was the top 10 saltwater and freshwater fish. Hope you enjoy this video today, everybody. Stay aquatic. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.